Hello, students. This is Dr. DA, and what I want to do is take you on a little tour of our Canvas page. This is going to be the place where all of our learning happens, and therefore I think it's very important that if you're not familiar with this type of interface, that you get used to it. So we're going to go there right now, and give me a few moments to get my page in gear here. All right. This is our LBCC homepage that you're seeing here, and there are several ways of accessing Canvas. One is you can go to your Canvas LMS link here, and it'll open a page where you can simply click on the logo, and it'll take you to our Canvas login site. You can also simply write in the address bar here, lbcc.instructure.com, and that'll take you to your login page. And once you log in, you'll see your dashboard with courses. Of course, this is my course page, so it doesn't have the same ones that you have. And then from there, you can just go ahead and log in and click on the tile for your class. And this is what it'll open like. Now, what I'm showing you here is a kind of like a mock student view, because the instructor view is very different. And some of the elements that I'll show here might not be exactly the same as they are on your page. Couple of things first, all right? This bar here on the left side is what we call the global navigation bar. The most important thing there is the help menu. If you need any tutorials, any help, just go there, and they have all kinds of help for you. The second column here is the course navigation bar, and this is where we have the different categories or tabs of things. When you first open your tile, you'll see this home page that has links to the syllabus and then some brief instructions about different things. There are many different ways in which you can access resources here. For example, right now from the home page, you can go to the syllabus. I'm going to click it, and it's going to open to our syllabus. Per the instructions of the university, I've had to make the syllabus fairly extensive and comprehensive. So it is a long document, but please take time to read it, because there are a lot of things in there that are very important. Okay, let's go back to our homepage. For example, let's say you want to get started with your textbook. There is a link here on the left that says course materials. And when you click on that, it'll open to your e-textbook, which is the 5th edition of Tro's Chemistry and Molecular Approach. All students have been automatically enrolled in this program, and there is an outstanding payment due on your account. If you have a print version of the book, 5th, 4th, 3rd edition, PDF, whatever it is, you may opt out. So please look for an announcement that I put out that tells you the links where to go for that. Let's go ahead and look at that for a moment. These are the announcements. It's very important that you check these announcements daily, because this will be the main way that I'll communicate out to you. And here is the one that we posted about the textbook. And when you open it, you'll get to see all the information that you need about accessing the textbook. And right now it's not opening for me. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Here we go. And here are the links. If you need to opt out, here is the link for opting out. It gives you a tutorial on how to do that. As I was saying, there are several ways in which you can access things. Our course is organized in modules. I'm going to click that on the left side there. And not everything is out here yet. There's some things that are still under construction. All right. There is a whole module here where you can download all of the lecture PowerPoints. So if you want to simply just download them and have them ready, that's perfectly fine. Let me show you what this looks like. Here is a page for Unit 1. It has a little introduction and then links to either download or display the handout in here. You can display them actually. You can display the slideshow in here as a preview. All right. And you can see it over there, or you can simply download the whole thing. Let me go back here to our page. You can also scroll down and each unit has its own module. So you can also come down here. If you're looking for a specific material, you can come back here and it opens. It's the same page with the same file to download. Okay, let's go back to the modules. What I would like for you to do is, before we get started, is to look here at the general course resources. Here is a page, again, that tells us how to access the textbook. If you're interested in learning more about your own learning style, some people learn by visualizing things, some people learn by hearing. So there's a little form there you can fill out, and it tells you what is your learning style. If you have one of the versions of the book, you need to download here what is the correct homework set for your edition of the book. All the homework is done on paper. I'm sorry, I don't have an online fill-in form for homework. So you're going to do it on paper, and you're going to submit them as file uploads. I also have in here some other resources for the course. We have a PowerPoint viewer. Let's say that you don't want to actually download or install PowerPoint. You can access a free PowerPoint viewer with this. Now, that will let you see the slideshows, but in some cases, you want to download the whole file so that you can see the bottom panels of the slideshows. You can see the answers to some of the practice questions. As a student at LBCC, you do have access to Office 365. So here from the homepage, you can click Office 365. And if you need help with that, again, always go to the Student Tech Health desk to get some help. And I have information for that in our some of our resources here. All right. For our studies also, you'll need a periodic table, and I like the one that I have here. Please go there and you can download a version of the periodic table updated up to 2017. This is when they added elements numbers 113 to 118. So this is the version that I will hand out when you take tests. All right, let's keep on moving here. Let's look at, before we begin, not everything is ready yet, but please go to this section before we start. And please follow these in order. Our first page here is a welcome video and a few words about the course. Please do that. And then after that, go to the next page. Now, the next page is going to be this recording that I'm doing right now. So I'll post it back in there. It's very important that you know how to handle the files you're going to be uploading for assignments. So I have some pointers here on how to do that. The next one is a section about how to work with your lab reports. And in your version of it, it's not finished yet, but we have some images here you'll have to basically view. Sorry, in my version of the student view, they don't show up. Sorry about that. The next one is about Excel and doing graphs. Your first lab activity is going to be graphing using Microsoft Excel. Although it's okay if you have a different graphing program to use your graphing program. Please do this and go over these materials before we start. We are going to have a session on Monday via Zoom, and I will send out the connection information for that later on. And then for the first week, what I've done is, besides having here in the modules all the units of content one by one, I also have laid out here a calendar style week by week. It's still under construction. There's a few things that are already posted here. One of them is this, a suggested plan of study. I recommend that you go in there to that link and read the materials and download this. This is a suggestion from myself on how you might want to organize your study during the first week. Then I'll get some feedback from you guys, and if you let me know that that helped, then we'll continue doing it. Otherwise, I will let you all manage this on your own. Remember, this is an online class. It's what we call an asynchronous style. In other words, I'm going to put the materials out there and you have to study at your own pace. But I know from experience that taking a class online requires a lot of motivation, a lot of discipline, and sometimes we slack off and we leave things for the last minute. I'm just giving you a suggested plan for how you could set this up. I have here a little, virtual tour of our lab. There are some lab safety videos that you're supposed to watch before your first quiz. And then experiment G, this is the one you're going to be doing. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to open it. And what you're going to have here is, oh, I'm sorry, it's still locked. I forgot that I'm showing you the student view. And in the student view, this assignment is still locked. Another way of looking at assignments is over here on the course navigation bar. There's an assignments link, and you can open that. And you can see here our upcoming assignments for that week. They're usually organized by date, or you can change it to by type. So your first activity here is experiment G, which is going to be a graphing experiment. It will open on Monday right after our Zoom session. So beginning Monday afternoon and forward, you can do it. You have the due date here, June 17th. Please, for all your assignments, pay attention to the due dates and go back to our syllabus and scroll down all the way to where it talks about grading and stuff and assignments, all right? Because there's a little thing here I'm going to tell you what it is. Here on item number 2 under the grades, assignments, and grading section here of your syllabus. Any assignment that is turned in 1 day late will be assessed a 20% deduction. An assignment that is turned in 2 or more days late will be assessed a 50% deduction. So the system might allow you to submit an assignment, late, but you may be assessed a penalty for late entries. You will have access to your grades here on the left. I will talk about that later, perhaps on week number 2. So that is a brief tour of what our Canvas course page is like, how it's organized. As I said, there are different ways you can access the information, but one of the main things, again, I want to remind you of is make sure that you are checking the announcements every day. These announcements actually get sent to your email address that you have registered with your student ID form. And I really recommend that you do check your emails and you check this page frequently, just in case we have any updates or any changes to our schedule. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Please continue navigating through our Canvas course page. Please look at it every day because there's things that get updated or refreshed. And I'm looking forward to being with you this semester. I hope you enjoy the journey. And remember what I said, well, when you see my introductory video, I'm here to help you guys succeed, okay? So any questions you want to ask, please send them to me through some of the communications channels that are listed in our syllabus. All right, I'll see you later.